Amigos, Ola Stuart here with another video, an important video, especially if you're living here in Spain and you drive a car, because this thing that I have in my hand here, a V16 beacon, is going to become mandatory, obligatory here in Spain as of the 1st of January 2026. So if you are a driver here in Spain, living in Spain, and you haven't got one of these, you've got around 25 days to get your hands on one. So let's talk a little bit about this today, shall we? Now, in recent times, I've had a couple of comments on the channel related to this topic. For example, one here from Adeline saying, my V16 cost me 56 euros from my local hardware shop. And another comment here from Lisa saying, the new beacons are the most stupid invention. If you were allowed to use triangles as well, okay, but you're not. Also, the fire brigade are highlighting how dangerous these will be if a car is on a corner. It will create more accidents than ever. So let's hope the government listen to professional people such as the fire brigade or the bomberos. And from those two comments and some other comments that I have had on the channel in recent times, there's a little bit of confusion out there as to the exact rules and regulations as far as this beacon is concerned. But don't worry, because people here in Spain, the locals, are also confused apparently. So why has the Spanish Traffic Authority, or the DGT as they are called, changed the rules as far as this is concerned? The old system was a triangle that you had to set up. You had to get out of your car, put a yellow safety jacket on, hop out of your car and set the triangles up. Well, the government, or the DGT, has said that this is very, very dangerous, and they want this new system because what it'll mean is that people won't have to get out of their cars. Apparently, there have been serious accidents. People have lost their lives hopping out of their cars on busy motorways here in Spain, setting up those triangles. A car comes around a corner, doesn't see them, and cleans them up. So it's all about safety, according to the authorities. And with this beacon, the theory is that you will not have to get out of your car at all. You turn it on, put it onto the roof. It has a magnet, so it will attach to the roof of your vehicle. It also connects to the DGT, a system called DGT 3.0. So they are informed immediately, and then the authorities, the civil guard or the other police authority, will be able to locate you. That is the theory behind the change. The beacons contain a chip which have geolocation features. They also have a SIM card, not a telephone SIM card, but a SIM card that will connect to GPS. And as I said, that's how the authorities will find you should you break down. Now, when it comes to buying the correct version of one of these V16s, there is a list on the DGT website. I'll put that on the screen for you now so you can get an idea. But you can only buy ones that have been homologated or given the seal of approval by the DGT. There's lots of dodgy ones out there coming from places like China and things like that, or countries where perhaps they are making these things, but they might not be homologated. So be careful about that. And also when it comes to cost, anywhere from 20 to 30 euros is going to be the average cost for this. So don't get anything cheaper than that. That would be my recommendation. And as we saw from that comment before, people are paying up to 60 euros for this thing as well. Somebody said that the post office here in Spain is selling these devices for around 60 euros. That's a little bit expensive. Go into any big shop here in Spain, any big hypermarket like a Carrefour, for example, and they'll sell you the homologated version for around 30 euros, and even cheaper if you get it on special. Now, another important question is, what about foreign cars driving here in Spain? Maybe you're coming down from Ireland or the UK, France, Germany, one of those countries, and you want to know what the rules are as far as this beacon is concerned. If you don't have one, will you get a fine? Well, from what I have been reading, there is a Vienna Traffic Act which the Spanish government will adhere to, and what that means is that you will be able to use the warning system that you have in your country of origin. So, for example, if in France they have a similar beacon system, you'll have to have a beacon, but in another country you might have the triangles still. You will be able to use those triangles. So whatever the rules and regulations are in your country of origin, wherever your car is registered, those rules will apply here in Spain too. So keep that in mind. Another important question is what type of vehicles will need to have the beacon? Which type of vehicles will it be obligatory for? Well, it will be most vehicles that use the roads, for example, cars, trucks, caravans as well, vehicles that are using the roads here in Spain. From what I have read, if you ride a motorcycle here in Spain, you will not have to buy one of these beacons. You will not be obliged to buy a beacon. You can continue using the old system, the old warning system, but if you want to buy a beacon and use it, you can do so. Another important question is what will happen if you break down here in Spain as of 2026 and you don't have a beacon? Well, the DGT has said that for a period of time, maybe 3 to 6 months, they're not going to be too strict on this. You'll get a warning, that is all, but then they will start to crack down on this type of behavior if you don't buy the beacon for whatever reason, and the fines will be around 80 euros apparently. Now finally, there are also some unknown questions surrounding the use of this new beacon. For example, when it comes to data protection, the DGT hasn't really set the rules clear on this. People are worried about what type of information the DGT will be gathering, so they are yet to fully explain exactly what the data implications will be. And there's also a little bit of doubt surrounding whether or not this beacon will give you better visibility than the triangles, as we saw in a comment there from Lisa, I think it was. And there is a little bit of conjecture on this topic. Some experts are saying that the triangles are a safer system. For example, if you're parked on a curve and you have the light on the top of your car, maybe a car coming around the corner won't see you. I don't know, because remember that with the old triangle systems, you had to put them 20 or 30 meters behind the car. So there might have been more visibility, but one of the characteristics of this is that the light must be visible from a distance of up to 1 kilometer. That is also important. So I imagine that time will tell if this new system as of 2026 will be better than the previous system, which was the triangles. Time will tell, as I said. So that's about it. I don't think I have missed anything. If I have, please let me know in the comment section below if you have anything to add to the conversation today. Give the video a thumbs up if you liked it, thumbs down if you didn't. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications so that you never miss a video when I record it. Until the next one, hasta luego from Spain.